that identity shift. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. Hello, Lucille. So, today I want to ask everyone watching, men and women, one very important question. Drop your answer in the comment box. Who do you want to be this December? Right? December 2025. I'm sure everybody, me included, had a year that they'll never forget because it was year number 9 and it was a year of a lot of changes and closures. Hello, Sandra. Hi, Mel. So stay with me, guys, especially my lionesses, because we're going to be doing this inside of our chat as well. Who do you want to be this December? Not what do you want to do, but who do you want to become? Leslie Ann, this is a question for you. The version of you that shows up in the next 30 days decides the version of you that is going to walk into 2026. Hola, Sandrita. I'll say that again. The person of you, the version of you that shows up for the next 30 days, for the next 31 days in December, is going to decide the version of you that walks into 2026. I'm going to let you feel that. Today, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen, because we're going to walk through discovering, or perhaps developing, the person that we're going to walk into 2026 with. Hola, Ami. Andrea, quédate conmigo. Te va a encantar esto. Hi, Annie. Hi, Abby. So, for those of you who are new here, my name is Karina. I am the CEO of K-Fit Boutique Gym, a one-man exclusive gym, and Unity Fitness Academy, which is a remote training company that trains anyone and everyone all over the world. And I mean it, because we even have clients in Japan. I'm a mom. I'm a bikini competitor and an athlete. And I am someone that has lived through a pretty chaotic 2025. And I know the patterns of my clients when it comes to December's, and how it feels like they can barely hold themselves together, right? It's a holiday month. There's a lot of things that change. Hi, Robert. Hi, William. So I'm here to give you some clarity and a lot of awesome steps to keep yourself together during the month of December. Over the years, I've realized it is not the food or the holiday events that break people. Is the loss of identity and structure. Excuse me. So, hi, Izzy. Today we're going to set the frame. Today we're going to start that work, and we're going to build on 3 pillars. The life is about the holiday identity shift, right? This alternate ego that I want you to step into December with. And some of you guys have already done that. Let me know in the chat if you've ever done this before. If you have an alternate ego, maybe a vacation name. Hi, English Tom. I am from Colombia and I'm in New York. The idea is that I want you to build this alternate identity, right? And I'm going to walk you through the 3 pillars that are going to carry you through December and into the new year strong. The 3 pillars are the following. Number 1, we're going to develop that identity through the principle of be, do, have, your December identity. Number 2, I'm going to help you with the emotional control over the holiday stress, right? December is the crazy month. I know. You can take charge and you can have control over it. And number 3, I'm going to teach you the bounce back ritual that is going to save your results, that is going to save your progress. Okay. So these 3 pillars, identity shift, emotional control over the holidays, and the bounce back ritual or the bounce back plan, are going to change your entire month. And honestly, they're going to change your entire life if you let them, right? Because you can apply this to any month of the year at any time. So let's get to work, because we have a lot of things ahead of us. Make sure that you guys have pen and paper. Number 1, pillar 1, decide your December identity. This first pillar is huge, and I do it with all of my clients here at K-Fit. Is where we're going to include a very powerful exercise, which is why I need to have pen and paper. I teach this to my clients inside of K-Fit and Unity Fitness Academy all the time. Most people try to control December by controlling food or workouts, right? But the truth is that you only stay consistency with the identity that you believe you have, right? If right off the bat, you guys are going to start December with the December identity, then that's what your December is going to look like. So that's why right now we're going to establish this altered ego that is going to carry you through. Let's do this together, men and women, because identity shift is for everyone. So grab a notebook or grab your phone or grab a piece of paper like I have. And we're going to create 3 separate lists, right? Lists, I have 3 spaces, 3 separate lists. First list is who you are right now and your positive traits. So in this list, I want you to write 1 through 5. Wow, look at me writing backwards. What? Did I do this right? No, I didn't. The number 5 is backwards. But I want you to write 5 qualities that you're proud of. And if we're going to go too fast for you, you can always come back to this. I know a lot of you guys watch my lives afterwards and you comment on them afterwards and the whole 9. So what is going to be on this list? What are 5 of your positive traits, right? Are you disciplined? Are you caring? Are you strong? Are you the one that's always holding everybody? Are you honest? Are you consistent? Are you hardworking? Whatever comes to mind, I want you to make that list. Hi, Jessie. Join us on this exercise, babe. Grab a piece of pen and paper. So thank you, Coco. Hi, Skippy. So 1 through 5, 5 positive traits. You might have a hard time building this list together. That's totally normal. Some of us have a really easy time building the positive, but then a hard time with the negative. And some of us have a really easy time building that negative list, but the positive one does not come too easy for us. Think about why that happens. Anyways, we have our list of positive traits, 1 through 5. These are the parts of you that already support your goals, right? These are the things that you have established, that you enjoy, that you're proud of. Perhaps these are titles that other people have given you, that you have lived your life through. So I want you to list those 5. Step number 2. This is where it's going to start getting a little tricky. More work for you. Give me 5 traits that are keeping you stuck, right? Give me 5 traits that perhaps are not that healthy, that are not positive, right? Negative traits, things that you want to leave behind. That's what I want you to list. 5 things that you want to leave behind. Is it procrastination? Is it emotional eating? Is it that you're not organized, right? There's clutter all over your spaces. Is it self-sabotage? Is it negative talk, inconsistency, avoidance? What is it? List those 5 things. And again, I'm going to try to do my numbers backwards. Bear with me. 1 through 5. Do not overthink this. Let's see if I can do the 5 this time. Look at me, guys. Skills. These are not bad traits. These are simply versions of you that don't belong in your 2026. That's how I want you to see them. Hi, Dave. Join us. Edward, you too. We're building a list of our positive traits and then 5 traits that we want to leave behind that don't belong in our 2026. We're going to call these traits that are keeping us stuck, right? Once you have both lists, I'm going to blow your mind with the next one. And that is, I want you to make your transformation list, right? So we're going to call this our plus list. And I want you to turn your negative traits into empowered traits, right? These characteristics, we're going to turn them into good ones. This is the magic. You're going to take the 5 negative traits, every single one of them, and you're going to rewrite that same trait into a powerful identity version. Flip it completely. So for example, if you're a procrastinator, right? You're going to call yourself an action taker, right? I don't overthink it. I act fast. If one of your traits was emotional eating, then I want you to be emotionally aware, right? If there is one that was inconsistent, you're going to be, consistent. You're going to be anchored. If you're disorganized, right? You're going to be super organized. You take it off, you hang it right away. You never leave stuff to do later. If you're usually avoidant, right? You're avoiding conflict. You're avoiding hard conversations. You're going to be more brave. You're going to be courageous. You're going to address things as they come. If usually you self-sabotage, you're going to have more self-respect. Think of all of these things, those 2025 traits that do not belong into your next year, those traits that we're leaving behind. We're not going to call them negative traits. We're going to call them the traits that we're leaving behind and flip them over completely, right? So this is going to be your transformation list. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hi, Talia. Join us. Talia has done this with me before, right? So now that we flip those 5 traits that we want to leave behind into 5 traits that we want to carry into your 2026, this list, this 2 list, your plus and your plus plus, are going to become your December identity blueprint, right? So how do we do this? I want you to flip this page over, hide the negative list because it does not belong in December anymore. And I want you to read this 2 lists. And as you read them, give this person a name, right? As I read my 2 list of my traits that I currently possess and the new flipped over empowered traits that I'm going to carry into December with me. December, we're just going to talk about December. I want you to give yourself a new name. Write your name right there. This is going to be your December identity. This is going to be your altered ego, right? I'm not telling you to be perfect. I'm telling you to choose the upgraded version of yourself every single day. So my name is going to be Sofia Vergara. I had already mentioned that to my lionesses. I am stepping into my Sofia Vergara era, and that is going to be what my name is going to be. You can call it whatever. You can grab one of these names and make them a little bit more powerful, which is what I do when I work with you guys privately. But that's going to take a little bit more depth. So we'll call it an altered ego, right? Pick that name. Now, your body is going to follow your beliefs. Oh, I just pushed you guys away. Sorry, this is my YouTube screen over here. You're going to be DiCaprio. I love it. I love it. Pantera, what is going to be your name? Ladies, those of you on Instagram, what is going to be your name? Like I was telling you guys, your habits follow your identity, right? So if I'm going to play Sofia Vergara the entire month of December, and those are going to be my traits, my results are going to follow my habits, right? Drop identity. Hi, Christy. In the comments, if you want me to keep you accountable with these new traits that you wrote down and with this new name. If you feel comfortable, share it. If you want to share it later in the comments because you watch these videos later after the live, that's totally okay. Carry that name with you. We're going to be circling back to it later. Now, let's talk about pillar number 2, right? We already spoke about pillar number 1, which was discovering or creating that December identity. Pillar number 2 is going to be your holiday emotions. And it's not going to be holiday food, right? This pillar is universal, guys. Most, like in America, right? Americans gain 6 to 10 pounds every winter. I'm going to read that again. You can go look it up. 6 to 10 pounds every winter, right? We have shorter days. We eat more. There's the holidays. There's emotional eating. There is, seasonal depression. There's so many things that count against us. We're less active. So we gain a ton of weight. Hola, mi Rixta. Hola, Marianita. Hola, Cata. Estamos hablando de diciembre y cómo vamos a cambiar el mes completo para empezar 2026 2.0 already. So the holidays bring up stress, right? They bring us up pressure, expectations, triggers, fatigue, emotional overload. Most people look for comfort, right? How many of you guys, drop it in the chat or raise your hand or drop me a little heart. How many of you guys look for comfort during the December month? And I'm talking about how many of you guys went for that bottle of wine yesterday? How many of you guys went for that drink? How many of you guys went for that extra comfort food, right? It's not because you're weak, right? It's because we're overwhelmed. There's a lot of changes. There's no structure. Our routines change. The holidays interrupt our work week, our workload. There's a lot more that's expected of us. Hola, Lina. So what I want you to do is I want you to do the 3D holiday pause. Remember these words, 3D holiday pause. Write it down if you still have your piece of paper. This is going to be your 3D. D number 1, delay for 2 minutes. literally hold off. Like if you're going to go for that glass of wine, put a timer for 2 minutes and allow yourself some time to reconnect, right? Do I really want to, or do I really want to skip this? Do I really want to say yes to this? Delay. First D, delay. Delay for 2 minutes. Your second D is going to be to drink water. I don't care what kind of decision you're making in December. Your December is going to have your 3D holiday pause, and it includes drinking some water. So first you're going to delay a decision for 2 minutes, then you're going to go drink some water. Drink a glass of water, connect with that glass of water. And then step number 3 from your 3Ds is going to be to decode the feeling, right? Once you've allowed yourself a little bit of time, 2 minutes, once you've allowed yourself a drink of water to reconnect with your body, with your physical body, I want you to decode that feeling and ask yourself, am I hungry physically or emotionally? Do I really want to have this drink? Do I really want to have this glass of wine? Do I really want to say yes to this particular activity? Right? When you learn to decode your stress, you stop punishing your body for your emotions, right? Emotions that your heart hasn't had the time to process. When you use that 3D, you're allowing yourself to really think and separate, right? Ground yourself, reconnect. So 3Ds. When you learn to step into this, and comment yes or no if you're someone that like is an anxious eater, right? If you're someone who eats more when you're stressed, that happens to a lot of us. It happens to me. There was a time in my life where I tend to wait until the very last minute to leave the house to go somewhere. And I would make myself even later by going back to grab something I can munch on, right? Even if it was a 100-calorie pack of almonds. Like I didn't need those, but I knew that I needed them in my drive because I was going to be driving and stressed. Talia agrees with me. Ricardo agrees with me. Tell me, guys, like, does this happen to you? Are you someone who eats more when you're stressed? It happens to a lot of us. And whether we realize it or not, the holidays, December, brings a lot of stress into our lives because it's not as structured as every other month, right? Yes, there's going to be more time off, but there's still a lot that gets pulled from you, right? The kids are home. You have to host. You might have to cook. You might have to get things done in a smaller amount of time. It's December. The days are shorter. Tell me if you connect with this. Kata said totally, 100%. Now, I want you to realize that there's nothing wrong with this. This happens every year to all of us. It's just a matter of being able to decode it. And that 3D holiday pause is going to be your powerful moment, right? It doesn't take long. It's going to take less than 3 minutes. For the first 2 minutes of that 3D holiday pause, you're going to delay yourself. Then you're going to drink some water. And then you're going to decode the feeling. Really connect with it. And ask yourself real questions. As if you were giving advice to someone else, right? Because when we talk to ourselves, we're not so great. But when we give out advice, ooh, we know it all. So, pillar number 3. We spoke about pillar number 1, our December identity. Pillar number 2, controlling our emotions, right? Controlling the holiday stress, overeating. Happens a lot. Now, pillar number 3, which is going to be your bounce back ritual. Hi, Alvin. Gracias por acompañarme. Hi, Gio. Your bounce back ritual is where champions are made. And I tell this to my clients all the time, right? When someone asks me, like, how do you do it? How do you stay consistent? I don't stay consistent. In fact, I haven't trained. Tomorrow's going to be 7 days that I haven't worked out. The only physical work I've done is my salsa classes, right? However, I want you to know that strong men, strong women, strong leaders, strong coaches don't stay down, right? We are aware and we anchor right back in. We hop right back on that horse. We hop right into that wagon, right? So how do we do it? Hi, Leah. Thank you for joining me. We're talking about how to make sure that December does not December the way December is December. So I want you to create a bounce back ritual, and I'm going to give you mine so that you can step right into it and snap right back, right? The morning after anchor, right? write this down, or make sure you come back and watch it in the recording. It's always sitting in my YouTube page, so you can always go back and watch it there. Number one, drink some water. I'm going back to the water. So powerful, guys. Don't underestimate the power of sitting down and connecting with a glass of water. Number two, hi, Lily. Movement of any sort. If you're having a hard time getting your booty to the gym, especially during the holidays, that's totally fine. Promise yourself that you're going to go up and down your stairs at home 5 times while you drink your glass of water. You're going to realize the effect that is going to have. It's like a snowball effect that is going to happen for your day. And this is happening in the morning, right? First thing in the morning, you're drinking that glass of water. If you're a client of mine, you're probably drinking your greens. If you want to know what I'm talking about, DM me. I'll send you the information about the greens. Number two, movements. Oh my God, my light died. Movement is going to be anything that is available to you at that moment, right? Logging into your class, going for a walk, going to the gym, going to take that class, going up and down your stairs 5 times. And number 3 is going to be 30 grams of protein. Get 30 grams of protein into your system. Maybe grab some eggs, maybe grab a protein shake that's already made, have them in your fridge. Maybe you can grab a beef stick, whatever it is. Get 30 grams of protein into your day. Start yourself with that. These little actions are going to build up on each other and make you feel like I'm turning my day around today. Hi, Mike. Gigi, look, thank you for acompañarme. Once you guys have done those 3 things, you've set the tone, and I want you to make a promise to yourself, right? You can enjoy the holidays. What matters is how quickly you come home to yourself. You come back to yourself. Don't let one day, don't let Thanksgiving turn into 4 days of eating like shit, right? Drop the word anchor if you're committing to bouncing back all December, becoming a professional at the bounce back game, right? Because this is super important. We're always going to fall off. Something is going to happen that is going to make you go back and derail. But those of us that keep it, hello, Mr. No Limit, those of us that keep our amazing transformations, those of us that stay on top of our game, we're not good at not falling off the horse. We're just really good at getting back on, right? And that's where the magic happens. You need to develop this ritual, this morning after anchor that is going to set the tone for, okay, no, today I'm not going to let yesterday carry on, right? That's all it is. It's like when I tell my clients to throw away or give away all of their Halloween candy. Do you really need to keep it around for months? No. Celebrate Halloween. Let your kids have some and slowly get rid of it. Out of sight, out of mind. Jump right back. Don't keep that around. Same thing happens during the holidays, right? So remember, your morning after anchor. You're going to wake up. You're going to drink a glass of water. From that glass of water, hola Jose, hi Mike, you're going to go straight into some movements. Whatever is available to you at the moment. Do some stretches. Go up and down the stairs at home. Sign up for a class. Go for a walk. Take anything. And then start your day with 30 grams of protein. That's going to set the tone. Don't start your day with a piece of bread. Don't start your day with some sugary cereal. Do yourself a favor and flip the switch by starting with some protein and watch how your body and changes. You're going to start feeling different and then make that promise to yourself. Right? I read you, Kata, Anchor, Dalia, Anchor. Thank you, Akina, for joining me. Anchor. Yes, Leah, Anchor. Archie, thank you for joining me. Natalie, Pop. If you is someone who needs accountability, if you need support, if you need structure, if you need a place where you feel like someone is going to hold you to this identity work, I want to invite you guys for free to my WhatsApp chat. We have a WhatsApp community that all of you guys can join in. It's completely free. And that's where we pour reminders, motivation, guidance to keep ourselves accountable, especially during this upcoming month, right? Because the month of December can either make you or break you. If you stay put in December, you're going to start 2026. I love you too, Nightwolf. You're going to start 2026 on a different level, right? Transition into 2026 with this demeanor, with your altered ego walked for 31 days in a row, right? Now, if you are ready to finish 2025 strong, I have to mention to you guys something that is happening here at K-Fit right now. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, lady. We spoke about turning the holidays around, right? We spoke about making 2026 a super strong month and not falling into what most people fall into, which is the average American gains 6 to 10 pounds during the holidays, right? During this life, you have those three pillars of changing your identity, of controlling your emotional eating, and the tips in order to be able to do that, and having a bounce back ritual so that you don't carry one bad day into five bad days. Today, or this weekend, I should say, both of my training companies, K-Fit Boutique Gym, which is an in-person women-exclusive gym that also offers Zoom classes for those of you that want to train live from home, and Unity Fitness Academy, my remote training company that trains competitors and lifestyle class clients all over the world, we launch our biggest specials of the entire year. Why am I mentioning this to you? Because if you really want to have that accountability, have that support, have that structure, have a place where someone is going to hold you to this identity work that we spoke about today, I want to invite you to join us, right? If you want more than the free chat, which is available to everyone here, then join me as a client, right? Allow me to keep you accountable on a different level. These are not random discounts. They were designed for people who do not want to do December alone. Otherwise, your December is going to December, right, Angela? We all know what happens in December, but we do know that you can design yourself differently. So if you want to do this December with a plan, if you want to do this December with accountability, with coaching, and with the transformation that you need to start 2026 on a different mindset and on a different level, I want you to know that the fact that you watched this live or that you're still here is not a coincidence. If you want to feel something awaken and you're tired or you're ready of starting over, right? Starting to the identity work that we spoke about. Zoomies rock. Yes, they do, baby. Comment Black Friday or DM me after this. Hola, perfecto. Que rico verte por aquí. Hi, Gerardo. And let me know if you're ready to step into some work with me. I train men and women in person, remotely on Zoom, and remotely through a training app, right? The Black Friday specials are very generous, so we have them out with limited spots each, right? So if you're interested, let me know. They're in my page, but I will be sending them to you privately if you want the information, right? However, once they're gone because we have to separate them with a number of clients. Otherwise, things get hectic and disorganized, and that's not how I like to train my people. So, Angelita, I'll be sending them to you. We have 3 different specials here at K-Fit. The first one is a 21-day unlimited group classes for $49. Hello, Angela. So for $49, you get to try our classes at K-Fit, either in person or virtually on Zoom for 21 days straight, right? That's our first offer and the easiest offer for people to essentially fall in love with us, which I know that you are. Overconfident much, huh? Special number 2 here at K-Fit is going to be for my clients that already know they love the group classes and they're ready to jump in to a really good deal, which is 3 months of unlimited group classes, and we give you the 4th month for free. So you show up for 3 months for yourself, and the 4th month is on us. We want to reward you for your consistency December, January, February by giving you March for free. Okay? This comes with an in-body scanner and a sit down with me so that we can chat about mentorship, mindset coaching, nutrition, supplements, whatever you need for me to keep you accountable, just like I do here on my lives, right? Number three of the K-Fit specials is going to be a personal training special, right? For those of you that are not ready for the group classes, because I know group classes are a whole monster to deal with. I want to offer you personal training sessions at a discounted rate. So you buy 8 personal training sessions and I'm gifting you the 9th month. What else am I gifting you? I'm gifting you 30 days of unlimited group classes so that after we do our 9 personal training sessions together, if you're ready, you can jump right into 30 days of free training, free group classes for you. If you're not ready, we continue to do personal training sessions until you tell me, Karina, I'm ready to pull the plug, and we throw you right into the group classes, right? This also comes with a nutrition session, with a mentorship session, and with your in-body pictures, measurements, the whole 9. So if you're interested, let me know. I am happy to reserve you a spot under any of those 3 tiers. Now, let's say that you're in Japan, like some of my clients, right? I don't know where you're watching me from. My people from TikTok, my people from Instagram. Actually, tell me, where are you guys connected from? Edward, Louis, where are you guys? Miss Kay, Beanwater, Angela, where are you guys joining me from? I want to read you. If you're far from KFIT, or if training live via Zoom does not work for you, then I'm going to invite you to join me at Unity Fitness Academy. Unity Fitness Academy, hi Jose, where are you joining us from? Unity Fitness Academy is a company that trains you through an app, right? I am your coach with another 2 amazing coaches with military background who are also competitors. And what we do is that we put a personalized training plan for you together. If you're going to train from home, then we ask you, what do you have at home? And we build your plan. If you're going to train from your gym, we'll build your program for your gym. If you're going to train here at KFIT, we'll build your program with the things that we have here available at KFIT. Your training program is personalized based on what you look like and where we need to take you. Okay? It comes with a personalized meal plan, supplements, accountability, weekly check-ins. Once a week, we'll literally check in. You tell us how your week went. We give you feedback. It is a very thorough program. And for the Black Friday special, we're training you for 20 weeks. If you're a competitor and you want to step on stage, for $15.99. And if you're not a competitor and you don't want to step on stage, for $14.99. If you do the math, that's like 70 something bucks a week. Can you invest 70 something bucks a week on yourself to have a crazy transformation by April? Ask yourself that question. To look like a bikini competitor, to look like a bodybuilding competitor by April in 20 weeks. If the answer is yes, then you should step into that Unity Fitness Academy Black Friday special. We have limited spots, out of which there's only 8 left. So step on that ASAP if you're interested. And remember, I'll be here next Friday to poke you again, to keep you accountable, to remind you that it is in your hands to be able to turn this year around and to transition, to step into 2026 the best way possible in your next version already. If you guys have any questions, DM me. I am super excited to have seen you today in this special Black Friday. Bye, Manuel. Thank you for joining me. Bye, Katika. Bye, Angela. I hope to see you guys on the other side. DM me if you guys want any of that information. Love you guys.